about adolescence, and it seems the whole nation is talking about adolescence, and not just this nation either. It's being watched eagerly in other countries. And that is undoubtedly because it grips you from the first of the one-shot take. I mean, it's incredible. And it holds you there for four, frankly, at times harrowing episodes. And I have to be honest, as a dad, I have not found it easy viewing. We've been watching it with our children. My girl is 14, my boy is 16, and it's been really hard to watch, which is then pumped directly into the minds of our children. That is new. The devastating effect of misogyny on our society, very powerful. The dangers of online radicalisation and this sense of young people being on their own, very often in their bedroom or wherever, isolated with that online radicalisation. The challenges our children, schools and families face every day, we all know about that, but it's intensely brought together. And then, equally concerning, how commonplace it is. This is not something that's depicting an unusual set of circumstances. It's commonplace, it's banal even, and that makes it even more powerful. The reason, again, that adolescence has been so talked about is, one, it's really hit a point where very many people recognise some of the risks and fears, but also this general sense of how do we respond to it. And we've always had preventative services, pulling young people, and boys in particular, back before they get into deep youth work, role models, neighbourhood policing, mental health support. But again, I think what this emphasises is that sense that I think we all have, that our children might be most at risk when they're out and about, out of the house, on the street somewhere, where we as parents couldn't sort of see and hear and watch what they were doing, is now being overtaken by sort of almost a greater danger, which is what's happening in the home, what's happening in the bedroom, in the places where they're on their own, and the content that can be accessed, glorifying violence, encouraging hatred. And then there's this sense of where actually can children be safe, because if it's not out the home, it's not in the home, there's no safe space. And I do think there's a sense of isolation going on here. And it is young boys predominantly in this particular instance. But also, how can we protect young girls that are at risk? Because obviously that's a very strong feature of the, the documentary.